Welcome back to Monster Rancher 3, everyone. This is a different day in a new recording session, or I should say half session, so the Akamura is at work and cannot join me for this one. So we are continuing Monster Rancher 3, as I said, and we have old Sora here. Wow, it's been a little while since I recorded, I apologize. But I have been reading your comments from the first 4 episodes, and I appreciate all the information that you gave me, especially relating to the accuracy of moves. I did not realize that in Monster Rancher 3, your current guts level in a fight determines the accuracy of your attack, which seems like a really silly system, but it is what it is. So the next time we get into a fight, I'm going to try that out a little bit and wait on constantly spamming attacks. Ooh, we have an event. I will talk more about my battle strategy in just a second. So when you have this long sweeping shot of your monster hanging out in his current location, in this case the tree, something is about to happen. Changes are afoot. As well as long expanses of nothing happening. There we go. Yesterday, Sora was pretty noisy. I wonder if it... Hi, Sora. Oh, nothing's changed. Oh, of course. Look, Bungles. Yeah, hi. Sora got big. Oh, never mind. I guess we can't treat it like a baby anymore. Huh? What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, I see. This is your first time, huh, Bungles? Let me put it simply. Monsters are constantly growing, very slowly. But there are 3 times in its life when it grows up suddenly. I can't really give you a good example, but it's sort of like molting or shedding one's skin. Anyway, when that happens, the monster grows drastically. The size isn't the only change. Depending on how it has lived, some characteristics will also appear and disappear. I hear it can grow up in many different ways. So, do you understand now? Should I explain it to you again? No, I'm good, thank you. Really? I guess that's it then. The Sora's characteristics seem to have changed. Sora will grow more and more. Now is an important time in its life, so let's try to take good care of it. I believe that also increases its attack. Sora is full of energy. Okay. He doesn't really look bigger like this, but... perspective. So, what I was temporarily freaking out about is when occasionally a monster will actually change its appearance after it's lived a certain amount of time in a given area. I thought that's what was going on, but it is clearly not what's going on. The moves do not look any better, which is too bad. Tough skin reduces damage, but makes dodging more difficult. He's chubby. Likes Hags and Peaches, dislikes soup. Okay, good to go. Alright. So anyway, since guts determine your accuracy, that's probably a mechanic defense from stopping you from spamming attacks like I usually do in Monster Rancher, which is good to know. I don't know if the other Monster Ranchers work the same way, and please let me know in the comments if Monster Rancher 1 and 2... Oh! Critical win! If Monster Rancher 1 and 2 work that way as well. Certainly in Monster Rancher 4, it was your accuracy stat was all that mattered. Alright. Here's a carrot instead of a stick. Great job! It looks happy! Yay! So there are 5 areas in the game. Right now we're in the forest area, obviously. And, let's see, can I pull up... I probably can't. I'm going to see if I can pull up the encyclopedia. I don't know if I can pull it up from here. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. So let's pull up our Beacon real quick. And actually, I can even just show it there. So there's the forest. Now, in Monster Rancher 3, unlike Monster Rancher 4, monsters don't have a main type and a subtype as far as their breeds go. So a Beacon is a Beacon, as you can see down in the bottom left corner. That's what the Beacon face is. That shows the breed. But then the forest symbol next to it is his subtype, for lack of a better word. And eventually we'll be able to move and train into different areas, and then he can change. He can actually change into a different Beacon while still active. We don't have to wait for death or breeding or anything like that to see type changes. And those can change characteristics as well. So we kind of got lucky, so to speak, when we bred Beeklin in the first place. That it was the forest that he came out, but... Oh, our hair is also? Oh, it's our Suezo who's icy. Yeah, okay. So if I had chosen to pick the Suezo, the symbol down there is for mountain peaks. I actually don't remember the snow stage. I thought there were only 4, but I think there are 5. And so he would eventually unmorph from this snow creature into whatever the forest version is, which I think is just a normal yellow Suezo. But regardless, I'm happy with the way Sora is right now, and that's all that matters. He's doing very well. But because I don't have to worry so much about speed, since I thought that was both accuracy and defense, I can avoid training it as much as I had been. I think I should train him in actual defense. I think I can train him in defense, which should help out, especially since he has tough skin, but speed's probably not necessary for him. He's going to be a bit of a tank rather than a dodger, which is not usually how I like to play Monster Rancher, but I'm okay with that. As long as I get the W. That's all that matters. So we're just currently working on his power, and once I get his power to 250, we'll enter him into a tournament and see what we can get. Oh, that's only one more gain, too. And it looks like he's getting better gains now that he's an adult, too. So I am going to keep this rotation going. I was so excited to record today that I immediately started recording, even though my oven is on right now, because I'm very hungry. I'm recording this after a long day of work. I'm starving for dinner. It is 8 p.m. my time as I record this. I don't know why I clarified that. Obviously, it's as I record this. So I'm preheating the oven because I'm a heathen bachelor who only eats like snack foods instead of full meals sometimes. And my dinner tonight is going to be the stuffed Doritos dealies, which I'm not sponsored, but I have to say, the stuffed Doritos frozen snacks are really, really, really good. I'm a huge fan of... Oh, let's check battles real quick. I love stuffed fried foods like mozzarella sticks and such. And I'm always willing to try something new, and the Cool Ranch ones just came out, so... well, not just. I think they've been out a month or so. Is that a win? Okay, good. They're really good, and I definitely recommend you try them if you like mozzarella sticks or that kind of thing. They're shaped like triangles. They are kind of the size of a paper football, and they are really, really tasty. They'd probably taste better with like a marinara sauce or something. But honestly, they're so flavorful anyway because, again, they have the Doritos spices on them that they are just phenomenal. And there are 3 kinds. There's a spicy one, which is really good, just a nacho cheese one, which is really good, and the Cool Ranch one, which is, well, I guess it's really good. All 3 of them are really good. And the spicy one has just a... Oops. I think we're still working on Supercharge. I think the spicy one has just enough of a kick that if you have an iron stomach, you'll probably like it. You won't be wholly satisfied. It's not as hot as a habanero or something, but it definitely has enough of a kick that you'll feel it. Unlike, like Sparkless is a huge spice fan, and she wound up, or like she'll eat habaneros. She eats the blazing sauce from Buffalo Wild Wings, which is great. I don't have that kind of strength in my tongue. I used to be like the kid who could handle spices the most or the best when I was in school, but not anymore for whatever reason. And I like spice, but I prefer flavor, and a lot of really spicy things like the blazing sauce from Buffalo Wild Wings is too spicy. Like, I can't taste the flavor behind it, unfortunately. So I tend to stick with slightly less challenging heat, and that is one of them. And I don't care, Sora. Alright, we're going to rest you this week, and then we're going to send you into battle next week, and we're going to see how you handle things. And if you handle things okay, we'll rest you again and send you into the official tournament, I believe. Yes, we'll rest you here. If we don't do well here, then yeah, it looks like... Yeah, okay, the non-official tournaments are always worth more money compared to the same class. So that's where you go to money grind. Cool. Alright. Yes, we are going to enter Sora in this tournament. Hopefully we win this one. We haven't done too much training since the last one. I mean, obviously, I think we ended the last episode on it. But I have faith in Sora. I have a lot of faith in Sora. We should at least make a good showing. Let me grab my chart so I can update wins and losses. Oh, yeah, and someone in the comments told me that the reason my numbers are slightly off from the game's numbers is a few rival battles don't count. Oh, it's a pure Naga. I want a Naga, man. All right, let's look at numbers real quick. Okay, so he basically outclasses me in everything. So this might not be a good idea. We should probably get life up to 200 and defense up to 200 before we go much farther. Alright, so I'm going to just hang out. Now, there's another thing that I hadn't noticed that someone pointed out in the comments. And Future Pyro, zoom in on this for me. There's a blue vertical bar in chunks next to each move. Next to the guts cost in each move. And someone posited that that's the accuracy rate. So as you can see, all of my moves, or I should say both of my moves, have a 3/4 rate. Oh, now my bottom move does not. Now my bottom move is down to 2 blue bars instead of 3. So if that is indeed the accuracy rate, I can keep my eyes on that instead of, well, not keeping my eyes on that. So I should only attack, I guess, when that bar is as full as it can get. Although it seems like my... Oh! 100% there! The Naga got confused and both blue bars got shot up to 4 instead of 3. Okay, so that has to be accuracy. Awesome. So that also means I can queue off the enemy's number as well and try to figure out the defense or my dodge rate from there. Oh man! So close. It was that was 1 hit point, I'm sure. If I had 1 hit point less, or if he had had 1 hit point more, I would have taken the loss on that one. Whew. Anyway, so now that I know the accuracy rates, this should be a lot easier. Oh, there's 2 Nagas in this? Aw, no fair. No fair, man. So I'm always trying to improve, always trying to get better. And as you know, especially if you watch this channel a lot, I have never tried to pretend that I am some sort of super awesome genius at any game. There are games that I'm good at, and there are games that I am less good at, and there are games where I just don't know. And unlike some Let's Players, I don't try often to be too full of myself, except for certain games which I know I'm pretty okay at, like Final Fantasy Tactics I'm pretty good at when I remember certain mechanics. Final Fantasy VI, obviously, is the game I have the touch on. I'm always going to be good at that one and never forget it just because it's my favorite game of all time. I'm good at The Sims from experience and from working with IGN, so, you know, but I don't mind, you know, I'm not afraid to admit where I don't know, and I'm just always trying to improve on my skills, especially since, again, games like this, with Monster Rancher, it's been so long since I played it, you know, I don't remember everything. So just from these fights, I can tell the defense is our big problem. So I'm going to pull defense up to 250 or 200, whichever is the next one. I can't remember. And then, oh, come on, fire it off! Just in time. But I missed. I waited too long and he stopped being stunned. That's loss number 5. It's alright, Sora, that was my fault. I don't even think I want to yell at him for this if we don't win the tournament. Oh man, I have to beat Guystar twice. I either have to knock out Guystar or I have to beat him by score twice because of the way the numbers are. So we'll see how this goes. We'll compare numbers again. Let's see. How are we looking here? Oh, I have a chance. Guystar's defense is actually pretty low. So yeah, so we need to get life and defense to 200 before I even try an official tournament. Okay, good to know. Yeah, their accuracies are good too. Like, his moves are in the 3-bar range. Oh, but he's not hitting very hard. Alright. Looking for 3 bars. Can I get 3 bars on the blue attack? I cannot? Okay, so maybe I should just make that a minimum. Like, I will not attack unless I have a 3-bar accuracy chance. Because it obviously is also further modified by the move itself. I'm sure a very, very powerful attack might miss more easily or something like that. I mean, there's obviously other calculations going on rather than just guts. But that's good to know. So I won't attack unless I have a 3-bar accuracy rate. Oh, I beat him! By knockout! Sweet, and that should do it. That should be, that should give me the tournament win. Although I'm still not entering the official one until we're a bit stronger, because that one was a little too close for comfort. Yay! That's trophy number 3. Wow, that's a perfect run then, too. That's 3 trophies and 3 tournaments. Goodness. Good job, Sora. Mrrr. Heh. What's it? Okay, that's fine. So we got 3 grand and a parasol, whatever that is. And, oh yeah, I get stats for tournaments, too. I keep forgetting that. Oh, the mechanics are so different between Monster Ranchers 3 and 4. It's part of the reason why I wanted to do this. Oh, I do have one problem with Monster Rancher because I've already been asked what I'm going to do after this one. Not that we're anywhere near the ending of this, but I had been taking Monster Ranchers backwards, and so I was planning on doing Monster Rancher 2 next. But the thing is, my PlayStation doesn't work very well. Like, my PlayStation 2 can capture fine, as you can tell, but my PlayStation 2 can't emulate PlayStation 1 games and get captured. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do about that. I might look to invest in an old PlayStation 1, or I might, I don't know. I can't emulate it because the whole point of Monster Rancher is that you use discs, and so I can't use the emulator for it. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just jump forward to Monster Rancher 5 or Monster Rancher Evo or whatever the heck it was called. The other Monster Rancher game that was on the PlayStation 2, which I'm sure will capture fine, although I have not played that one. So that one is going to be kind of a bit of a thing since I don't know what I'm going to be doing on that one. Okay, so we got a parasol. I wonder if that's an accessory. Let's see. Menu is not super awesome here either. Nope, it said I got a parasol, but I don't know what a parasol is. No, don't equip that. Is that... Wait, what? So it wasn't in my items. Because the only thing in my items are Moke Soup, which he hates, and Pretty Flowers, which I don't know what the hell that's gonna do. So, I don't know. I don't know what my parasol was. Oh, well, I guess I'll figure it out later. Alright, so we will let Sora rest, and we're gonna continue working on defense, because he's... Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. I know you want to enter the battle, and that's Flaria, and that's okay. I appreciate the not generosity. Anyway, the enthusiasm. There we go. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but we've got training to do first. Because poor Sora here needs to work on several issues. Carrot. Oh, hey, he likes carrots too, sort of. Have a carrot buddy. I still prefer hard numbers for accuracy over anything else. Actually, for everything, I always prefer hard numbers because I'm a numbers guy, and having numbers helps break down systems, which has always been my thing in games. I'm good at breaking down numbers, which is why I'm a pretty decent strategy guide writer. Or not numbers, but systems. I'm good at breaking down systems, which is why I'm a decent strategy guide writer. And that way with hard numbers, I can work with that easier and plan better and all that. Wow, his defense is flying up. Cool. All right, his defense goal was met, so we'll start working on life in the next episode. Once he's up to 200 life, we'll enter him in the next official tournament and hopefully get him to the next class. So thank you. Hi, Bungles. Is your monster any stronger? We'll answer that question next time, too. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode.